a Final Fantasy Rebirth, a Dune Awakening, and X-Men animation. It's been an invigorating week in sci-fi. The latest Final Fantasy VII is released. A sneak peek at survival MMO Dune Awakening. And the X-Men are back in 2D. Welcome to Ion Sci-Fi, I'm Raymond Bedora. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was released this week, the second game in the reimagined series based on the 90s RPG. Rebirth picks up from events at the end of Final Fantasy Remake and sees Cloud and his comrades leave the city of Midgar in search of fallen hero Sephiroth. The journey through the plains to the Forgotten Capital offers plenty of action and much to explore. The game's world has been substantially expanded and includes different regions for players to visit, so that each journey is unique depending on where the party chooses to go next. Combat has been updated to include synergy abilities, which allow party members to launch synchronized assaults. New abilities are unlocked as the party works together to become more cohesive. Game developer Square Enix says it's not essential to have played the previous game to enjoy Rebirth, but offers a bundle for anyone wanting to catch up. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is available now for PlayStation 5. Hot on the heels of Dune Part 2 hitting cinemas, game studio Funcom has dropped a new look at its upcoming survival MMO Dune Awakening. Set in the harsh environment of desert planet Arrakis, the trailer shows players gathering materials from derelict equipment and exploring the remains of larger crashed ships. Recovered resources can be used to build bases, which must be defended against enemies. Dune's signature sandworms are a constant threat. The smaller juvenile versions appear to injure or kill should players spend too long on the sand, while the larger adult sandworms are capable of destroying built environments. Neither variant can be killed by players. First announced at the 2022 Game Awards, Awakening has been in closed beta for several months, but Funcom haven't announced a release date as yet. Players hoping to join the beta can register at the game's official site. Dune Awakening is expected to be released on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. As the award season builds to fever pitch with the Academy Awards announced next week, it's easy for sci-fi fans to become depressed over a lack of nominations, especially after last year's historic Best Picture win by Everything Everywhere All at Once, the first sci-fi film to win an Oscar for Best Picture. This year, the only ray of hope is in the Best Animated Feature category, with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse nominated. While in TV, our hopes were dashed at the Emmys despite a Best Drama nomination for Andor. Luckily, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror have their own night of nights, with the Saturn Awards for 2024 announced recently. If last year was all about Star Wars, this year it was Star Trek's night, with Picard sweeping the TV categories, including Best Sci-Fi Series, Best Actor for Sir Patrick Stewart, and Best Supporting Gongs for Jonathan Frakes and Jerry Ryan. Paul Wesley also picked up Best Guest Star for his portrayal of a young Captain Kirk on Strange New Worlds. On the film side, it was James Cameron's night, with Avatar: The Way of Water scoring awards for Best Sci-Fi Film Director, Screenwriting, and Visual Effects. For a full list of winners, there's a link in the description. Marvel's X-Men, the animated series, makes a return this month after more than 20 years. X-Men 97 picks up where the 1992 series left off, with Cyclops stepping in to lead the team as they deal with the apparent death of Professor X. That is until Magneto shows up to claim Charles Xavier's estate. Wolverine, Gambit, Storm, Bishop, Beast, and Rogue are also back, with many of the original voice actors reprising their roles or voicing new characters. The series is animated in a modernized version of the original style and features 10 episodes, with a second season already in development. X-Men 97 is available on Disney Plus from March 20. And that was the week in sci-fi. For more news throughout the week, go to ionsci-fi.com.